Hey everyone, welcome back. Thanks for joining me as always. And I'm in a weird part. This is a late afternoon video for me that I'm making. And as you can see, the sun has been creeping in that way. And it throws a little shade on my items and creates a little bit of lighting hazards. But be that as it may, I'm going to persevere through it. I've had to redo this one 3 times for various reasons, but let's try to get through this one. Anyway, as always, thanks for joining me, and I hope you're comfortably ensconced in your chair. Since it's afternoon for me, I'm going to say I hope you have a nice healthy snack. Maybe you got some carrot sticks in a bowl, and just a nice bottle of Dasani water next to you. And if you're a lurker, please do us a favor and subscribe. Help the algorithms. Help the hobby. All the toy channels and all the toy collectors and arcade and everything else, the cool stuff that you see on here. It helps everyone. The more engagement, the better it is for everybody. Anyway, with that out of the way, today I have the blonde version, not to be confused with Blondie, not to be confused with Deborah Harry of Blondie. This is just a blonde gorilla. I guess it's an albino gorilla. And he is actually called battery-powered remote control gorilla. And look at this. Usually I start with the box, but I'm leaning this beautiful remote here because this is not only lithographed, but this is embossed. Look at that. They punched that up, man. When they pressed that tin, they said, you know what, we're going to make that head stick out. And that is cool. I got to say, that head lithography is nicer than the face on the toy. No offense to the blonde guy there, but I gotta say, I like this gorilla lithoed face better. And then he has this jungle, I guess, lithoed remote. So it's very cool. This is the same remote that they use like on the R35 robot and some of the Spaceman, and a lot of toys have this remote. And as you see here from the box, this is a Nomura toy, TNN. He walks, he roars, swinging its arms, it opens and closes. It's lighted, L-I-T-E, T-E-D mouth. And he operates on flashlight batteries. I wonder if there was other kind of batteries that weren't designated as flashlight. There's some very faint writing on here. I can't really make it out. But I am going to show you this side panels on this guy are different. So first, it just cracks me up. He just looks like very surly. How to operate. Place 2 batteries in battery box as per illustration. Turn switch on battery box to operate the gorilla. They even show you this switch in case you couldn't figure that out on the remote itself for the gorilla. And here's your end panel. The eyes do light up. They are not misleading you when they make that claim. And let's see the other end panel. So every panel on this toy is different, every single one. Because now when we go to this side panel, here's great. Look at that. All of a sudden, he went from being just like a normal gorilla to being sort of a King Kong-sized rampaging through the city. That looks like he's going to climb the Empire State Building soon. And you know what's really funny is these kids like running for their dear life, like, holy cow. How did he get so big? I was just playing with him like 2 seconds ago. He does have a kind of a zombie look to him too. So anyway, the gorilla himself came in brown and blonde. And one other thing that's kind of interesting here is somebody wrote brown here. So it's kind of weird that it's a blonde one. Now, it could be because the blonde is always considered rarer. Some people consider it more desirable. It has kind of also like a Yeti look to it. So maybe somebody was, had this toy loose, and then they matched it up with the box, because that happens. You buy a brown junker one just to make sure that your cooler version is boxed. I've done that before. There's nothing wrong with that. It's the same box. It's not like they have a box that depicts him in blonde. So anyway, really what's left now to do is show you this toy. The toy itself, thank God he's not like shedding everywhere, because some of these fur toys, man, holy cow, the fur goes everywhere. His feet are tin and they're lithoed. As you can see here, He has a nice French pedicure. His hands, though, are like a plastic. And he has his ears here, too. I mean, these are things to make sure that they're not broken when you buy one, both the ears. Now, this part, the face here and the mouth are tin lithographed. And then, again, you got the rest of the body is what they call plush. So, now that we've covered it, anything in the back, I might as well, since we went this far. You can see here the feet say, made in Japan. And I'll show you the feet. You got the ratchet style feet. And that red and black wire is one of the color combinations that they have used. And like I said, there is some very tiny spots of fur loss, but not too bad. I mean, considering this is clearly 50s, so you're talking maybe 65 to 70 years old. It's shocking that the fur hasn't even just deteriorated completely. So anyway, now it's time to pick up this cool remote and slide this switch and see if this guy even comes to life. All right, you know what I don't want to do is burn out his eyes, so I am going to carefully put him back, but I do want to have him close his mouth. They have kind of, looks almost like the Walking Dead zombie, the way the eyes glow and just wants to come at you and looks like he wants to eat you alive. But anyway, that is your blonde version of the battery-powered remote control Gorilla. What do you guys think? By the way, this toy does cross over into the monster toy collector. So that's another kind of a cool advantage of the Gorilla series. So with that, I hope you liked it. And if you do, thumb it up. Leave a comment and let me know what you think. Always appreciate your time. And a final reminder, don't forget to subscribe if you're not a subscriber. And to all the current subscribers on any platform, whether it's YouTube, BitChute, or Odyssey, I thank you profusely for checking this stuff out. Anyway, with that, stay tuned for another video coming tomorrow, and I will talk to you later.